Hey beauties, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be starting a weekly makeup drawer, or a shop my stash if you will. I used to do these on my Instagram stories sometime last year. I didn't really do a good job on keeping up with it though, and then I eventually just stopped doing it altogether. So I wanted to pick that up again but make it a series here on my channel to hopefully kind of motivate me to continue to do this. My makeup collection is growing, mainly because I can't stop shopping, to be quite honest, and I do want to see a little bit more in my collection. I know I have a larger collection than most people, but I do want to get use out of the products that I do purchase, so that's what we're going to be doing. I have this drawer. Go ahead and move you guys. But this is going to be my weekly makeup drawer. As you guys can see, it is empty right now, and that's because we're going to go ahead and pick out the products that we're going to be using. I'm going to move this chair a little bit so I can actually keep this open and we can put the makeup in there that I do. So I started off here because this little organizer does hold all my foundation and my primers. I pushed it back a little when I was cleaning, but this is her right here. So we're going to go ahead and start with foundation. This is a new foundation to my collection. This is from the brand Flesh, Pure Flesh Foundation. I just recently got this, so I want to continue to use this. So I'm going to go ahead and add this one to my weekly makeup drawer for this week. Then for primer, I want to pair it with maybe like a mattifying primer. So I think I'm going to take my It Cosmetics mattifying putty primer, which is this one right here. I actually do like this one. It is like a soft matte. I actually do really like this primer, and I do like to use this one with a more moisturizing primer. I'm sorry, more moisturizing foundation, more luminous. That one's more of a natural finish primer, so I mean foundation. So I'm going to go ahead and pair it with the soft matte and see how it kind of does, because I've been using it with I've used it with the no problem one, and my other, like, you know, kind of pore filling primer. So I want to see how it does with the matte, and then maybe I'll test it out with a luminous luminous primer later on. Now we've moved our attention to this little container which holds most of like my eye stuff. So I have like eyeshadow primer, mascaras, and stuff like that in here. We're going to go ahead and pick out a mascara. These are the only mascaras that I have in my collection. So I can move you guys back. So like I said, I have a large collection but a small one because I've seen other people have way more stuff. So this is new to my collection. This is the ColourPop Volumizing Mascara. I have been testing this out. It's like my second day wearing it, second or third day wearing it, and I want to continue to try it. So far, I really like the way it looks. It's really pretty, and I like the wand. Let's show you guys the wand. Kind of reminds me of like the one that the Better Than Sex mascara has. If it could focus on it. No, but anyways, yeah, I like it. It's a little bit more of a drier formula. I don't like it to be too dry, and I also don't like it to be too wet, so we're going to keep testing it out. I picked it up because Jazzy Makeup always raves about this mascara, so I've been wanting to try it. I love the size of it, so far so cute. Packaging is really, really cute. It says BFF all over it, so definitely going to put this into my makeup drawer. This next little drawer just has basically like my liquid eyeshadow. It has my glitters, like my e.l.f. glitters that I have, other ones that I've got from my BoxyCharm, and my primers. So I have... Right now, these are the only two that I have. I do plan on purchasing more. I don't typically splurge too much on eyeshadow primers. I'm almost out of this one, so I think I'm just going to continue to use it. This is the Urban Decay Primer, Urban Decay Primer Potion, and this is in the anti-aging one. Definitely one of my favorites. I do plan on picking this one up and trying a new one as well. This last drawer here are my concealers and my under eye correctors. I'm gonna go ahead and pick a corrector. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go with the LA Girl Pro Conceal. This one I believe is in nude. I don't remember, which shade are you in? Peach. This is in the peach corrector. That's what this looks like. I actually really like this corrector as well. It's so natural under the skin. Sometimes I'll just use this to spot conceal or as an actual concealer when on my no makeup days. You know, no makeup look days. But yeah, gonna go ahead and try this one. I do want a lighter weight concealer for that. Foundation. Okay, I think I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. Camel Conceal. This is in the shade Tan Walnut. That one's I don't know. I still don't know about that foundation and what will go with it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take this one and hopefully that it'll be a decent match. Because I don't know, I can't make out if it's full coverage or not. The times that I have used it, I've used very little foundation just because I'm scared of the matching. And I'll tell you the story on my IG stories. Okay, now the drawer that we're looking at is my blush and highlight drawer. So on this side we have blushes, well technically everything drawer. I have my highlights here, I have my blushes here, and bronzers over here. This is all I have as far as highlights, bronzers, and so this little corner here are my bronzers. Lately I've really been enjoying using the e.l.f. bronzer. This is the primer infused e.l.f. bronzer. It is so pretty. You guys have probably seen this on my channel already several times. So we're going to go ahead and put this away. The one bronzer I feel like I need to get more use out of, so I'm going to be picking this week. This is my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil chocolate bronzer, I guess. That's what it looks like. I have used it and I do use it quite a bit, but it just won't hit pan. So I'm going to go ahead and work on this bronzer because I'm pretty sure, I mean like I can kind of see the rings of the pan, but it actually won't show. So I'm going to go ahead and try to use this one, trying to kind of get rid of it honestly because it is so old. I'm pretty sure it's expired. I mean it says it's only for 12 months use and I've had it longer than that, I'm pretty sure. Now if we move on to this section, these are my blushes. Lately I've been using a lot of like my Burt's Bees, my e.l.f. Primer Infused blush, this one too, which is the Molded Light Dusk blush. I know I've talked about this on my channel too. So pretty. I love this blush. But let's see. I want to pick more than one blush. I want to pick a nudie blush and I want to pick a more bronzy blush because that's typically what I go for. So I'm probably going to pick this one from Pretty Vulgar. I hardly ever use it and it's more for like a rosy nudie blush. It's really pretty though. I got this in my BoxyCharm. Yeah, see, that's really pretty. So we'll pick this one and let me see. Do I have another bronzy blush that I could pick? I think that one's more of a nude too. Well, it's more of an orange side. Ooh, that's really pretty. You know what? Okay, I'm going to pick this one. This one's from Note Cosmetics. This is Desert Rose, and it's more of like an orangey blush, and I really like those, really pigmented. So I'm going to go ahead and take this one from Note Cosmetics and this one from Pretty Vulgar. Okay, now we're going to move over here to where I have most of my highlights, but then again, oh, I have face palettes too. Oh, I don't know, we'll see. Okay, so let's see. I have this one I haven't used in a while too. This is from Too Faced. This is their Light Love Ray of Light line. It's really cute. I love Too Faced packaging. It's so pretty, but that is the highlight. It's more of like a rose gold highlight, really light when you put it on. This is actually really pretty and it looks like it would pair really well with this blush. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick this one. Let's see, maybe I can pick a second highlight, that way I have kind of two options as well. Maybe we could do Pretty Vulgar, the Pretty Vulgar one as well, because I don't really use this one either. This is another one that I got from my BoxyCharm. It's really pretty. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and do this one. This one's in Shimmering Swan. Really pretty. I'm going to go ahead and try that one. Okay, this next drawer that I have here is a mixture of face palettes, contouring palettes, like this, you know, from Wonder, it's a blush and a bronzer, or this one from Alamar Cosmetics, which is just blushes, really pretty. I actually really like these blushes. But we're going to pick setting powder. So let's see. Lately, I've been using a mixture of the Cover FX and the Too Faced setting powders. I think I'm going to continue using the Cover FX just because I just started using this on Friday. Today's Sunday, so I used this Friday and Saturday, and it doesn't seem like I have that much product left. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I would really like to, you know, use it up. The whole point of doing this is to try to use my makeup as much as possible. So we're going to go ahead and take this one, the Perfect Setting Powder from Cover FX. I'm going to go ahead and take this as well for contour. I'm going to be using this one. This is the Wet n Wild contouring in Dulce de Leche. I really like the contouring part, not so much the setting part, but I do remember liking it before, so I don't know, we'll give it a try again and see how I feel about it. Maybe I may have a change of heart. Okay, so now I have my eyeshadow drawer here. These are some of my larger palettes. Lately I've been using this one from the Latte Cosmetics, if you guys can see it. I really like this palette. Super pretty. I think if anything I'll probably just pick one palette. I don't know. We'll see. Then I also have this other drawer down here. If we open up this one, this is more of my smaller eyeshadow palettes. I just got tired of not being able to find eyeshadows. This is more clean, more open. I can actually see the eyeshadow palettes. This is one from e.l.f. Cosmetics. I barely used it, but it was so pretty and super pigmented if I could get it open. I like the color story in this palette. I did a really pretty, like, I don't know, lavender look. That's what I'm thinking. I used this one for the crease and then just this one on the lid, and it looks so beautiful. I think I'm going to take this palette to go ahead and try because, like I said, I do want to get more use out of the makeup in my collection, and this palette's really pretty. I got it on sale on e.l.f. Cosmetics online. Yeah, I just want to see all the other colors in action. Okay, now I'm going to bring you guys up here. This is another storage unit that I have. It's on one of my Alex drawers. I'm going to go ahead and pick out some brow products. This is the only brow products that I do have in my collection. I think I'm going to be taking this one from the It Cosmetics. I got this in my BoxyCharm as well. I haven't used it in a long time, and I started using this again on Friday, and I want to continue to use this before it does expire. Sorry if the camera's moving a lot, you guys. I'm holding it with one hand. So then I also did purchase this from Ulta, but this is from the ColourPop. This is the Brow Boss Gel. It is a brow gel. Since Maybelline, I'm so mad at you guys. Maybelline discontinued this one, and it's my ultimate favorite brow gel, I guess. It's a brow fiber illuminizer, and this was so pretty. It's a brow mascara basically, and I love the way it looked on my brows, but they discontinued it, so it's no longer available. This one's already kind of drying out, so I might have to declutter it soon, but I have to find a new brow product basically. So I went ahead and purchased this one because Juicy Jazz was also raving about this, and she put this in her collaboration on her favorite picks with ColourPop. So I was like, you know what, why not? It's affordable, let's try it. These are my eyeliners. I do have quite a few. I normally don't use eyeliners unless I am putting falsies, so they don't get too much use. I do want to get in the habit of using eyeliner, so I think I'm just going to take this nude one and, I don't know, a black one. There we go. So I'm going to be taking these two to add into my daily makeup drawer. Hopefully I get some use out of them. I know I want to pick a nude, so I think I'm going to go with this one. This is my Urban Decay Gwen Stefani collaboration. I know it's old, but it still works. In Ex-Girlfriend. It's a really pretty nude. I'll swatch it for you guys when we're storing it. Then I kind of want to do, I want to do another shade just in case that one doesn't work. I have this little mini one from NARS. I'd have to swatch it though. Let me see if I can put the camera down where I can still. So this one is the NARS. It's more of like a pinky nude, huh? That's the Ex-Girlfriend there. It's a really sheer, pretty lip gloss. You know what? I am going to take the NARS one. That one actually does look really pretty. I think I'm going to take one more lip color, but I don't know from which section I want to take it from. Let's see. This one's Tarte. That's more of a... Okay. So I'm going to take this one. This one's from Dose of Colors. I actually got this in a BoxyCharm as well. It's this shade right here. It's really pretty. I do like shades like that, and I think that's kind of what I was looking for. Since I have mainly nudes, we're going to go ahead and take this one. Okay, so I think I pretty much picked out everything that I needed. So let's recap. Let's start. Let's see, where are I? For primer, we're going to be using the e.l.f. Putty Primer this week for the mattifying one, which is the white one as I showed you guys earlier. So we're going to go ahead and use that in combination with the Flesh foundation, pure foundation. So far, I've only tried it twice. I'm going to continue to use it this week, see how I feel about it, since this is the only thing I can use this week, and we're definitely going to figure it out. For color corrector in combination with the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, 16-hour wear Camo Concealer. That's going to be using for my concealer this week, and hopefully my makeup looks on fleek with these. Let's see. What else did we get? To set the face, because that's typically what I do first, we're going to be using the Cover FX Setting Powder. For eyeshadow primer, we're going to be using the Urban Decay Potion Eyeshadow Primer. I'm just going to put this here, move these over. This is what I picked for my eyeshadows this week, which is the e.l.f. Cosmetics. What is this palette? I already forgot, honestly, but I'll go ahead and leave it on the screen for you guys to see. I don't remember exactly what this eyeshadow is called, but it's really pretty. I like it. I'm going to go ahead and put that on this side here. For blush, we went ahead and picked up the Note Cosmetics blush in Desert Rose, which is this one here. It's a really pretty orangey shade like that one there. I really like blushes like this, so hopefully it'll match whatever makeup look I do on the eyes. This is the Pretty Vulgar blush, really pretty as well, more on the rosy side, more lighter too, if you guys can see. That'll give a really pretty flush. This is the Make Them Blush Hush Blush in the shade 18, I guess, but go ahead and use that one. For highlight, we got the Too Faced Love the Light, or Love Light Prismatic, right? Love Light Prismatic Highlight in Ray of Light, which is a beautiful rose gold, as I showed you guys earlier. You can see me there. Then we also have another one from Pretty Vulgar, which is this one. This is their Shimmering Swan, the 226 Glow Up Highlighter. Really pretty as well. It's more of like a champagne-y pink. You can see it has like pinky reflect in it. So hopefully we'll see what kind of use I get out of these. Then for bronzer, we have the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and this is in medium deep. It's a mattified bronzer. Typically like more luminous bronzing, but this one's really pretty. You can actually see the rings for the pan. Can you guys tell? You can see like the rings, like it looks like I'm about to hit pan, but it just never comes. I'm like, why? I'm gonna go ahead and put some use into that. Let's see. For contouring, I got my Wet n Wild in Dulce de Leche. I'm going to continue to use this because I've truly been enjoying it, so why stop a good thing? Then we'll go ahead and switch it out for next week. Mascara, the ColourPop Volumizing, or the BFF Volumizing Mascara. Again, reference from Juicy Jazz. Really excited to continue to try this one. Let's move the bronzer over here so that I keep just eye products there. Then I did pick out these two eyeliners. Oops. This one's from Starlooks. I believe I got this one in my BoxyCharm. It's just a black eyeliner. It's actually got a little bit on the drier side. But again, we need to put some use into the stuff that I do have, so that's going to go in there. Then I got a nude one because I do like putting a little bit of eyeliner in my waterline. That's that one. This one is from Remo Cosmetics. You can tell this one does actually get some loving off of me. For brows this week, we're going to be using the IT Cosmetics Brow Power. This is like a taupey one, but it's supposed to be universal, which means that everyone can use it. It does work, not necessarily my favorite, but it works, it does the job. So we're going to go ahead and use that one. So we're going to be using with the ColourPop Brow Boss Gel, which just looks like this. Really small wand. I expected it to be bigger. I got it in dark brown, I think, right? Yeah, in dark brown. So that's the shade that I picked out. Put that in there. Then I did pick out 3 lippies this week. This one is from NARS. This is, let's see, Power Matte Lip Pigment in American Woman. I didn't even know the name, which I believe this one was this one here. It's almost completely matte now. Ignore the other ones. There was just ones that I was testing out to see what I could wear. But it's a little sample size I got from Sephora, I believe. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in here. Then I also picked out the Dose of Colors. This is also a matte and charmed. This is from BoxyCharm as well. I think this was a limited edition, exclusive to BoxyCharm only. It's actually a really pretty shade right here. It's almost like a burnt red. But I really do like shades like this. We're going to put that one there. Then we have the Gwen Stefani times Urban Decay lipstick in Ex-Girlfriend. It's a really, really pretty, just everyday shade. As you can see, I am almost done with this lipstick. I do really like to use it. I've stopped using it for a while, but I really, really need to get it out of my collection, to be quite honest, and maybe purchasing one that doesn't have the Gwen Stefani packaging, because this is old. Can you guys even remember when they released this collection? I'm pretty sure my daughter was a baby. She's 4 now, so it's probably been about 3 years. Okay, so I actually forgot to pick out some setting sprays, so we're going to go ahead and look in here. I'm almost done with this one from Smashbox, so I think I'm going to go ahead and continue to use this one, and then if I finish it, I'll replace it with this one. This is also from Smashbox, so I'll go ahead and put these 2 in my makeup drawer as far as setting spray for this week. So that is basically it for my makeup drawer of this week. I obviously will change this out next Saturday. That's the goal, is for me to switch it out every Saturday. If not, then I'll be back here on Sunday as well. We'll see how I do with all these beauty products, what kind of looks I create. If you guys want to go ahead and follow me on Instagram, I'll post, or at least show my face on there more often on a daily basis than I do here on YouTube. But that's basically it. If you guys do like these type of videos, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the little button down below so you can become part of the beauty family here on my channel, where we discuss all things makeup, because we are obsessed and we can't just get enough by shopping. We just need to discuss it. Go ahead and join my beauty community. That's basically it. Until next time, beauties. Bye.